xam ne mënut a régler boppam am na yenn parti leaders yu am ne régler seen boppam sax mënuñ ko régler seen kër yi mënuñ ko bon naka la ñoo régler réew naka la ñoo régler réew te ñu ne ñun ñëpp dañoo taxaw fii pour xeex pour génne fi Adama Barrow excuse me, can I have water please? That's you. You cannot hold the president accountable. Dama ko dee wax all the time. Duñ mun a xool ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi government accountable te ñun réglé wuñ. Den ñu bàyyi leen ñu continuer. Parce que nit ki boo buggee xool ki toog accountable yow da nga war a régler. Da nga war a wane melukaan boo xam ne tey boo ko taxawee ñëpp dinañ ne kii dina uti ak ka toog. waaye imaginal ci biir présidence bi ak ci biir NPP naka la jaxasoo ñoom si seen boppa réglé wuñ their house is not in order the country is not in order nothing is in order now if we want to beat that shouldn't we be in order shouldn't we be better shouldn't we be examples of who we want to be so that we can lead but if we are doing the same things just like they are, what is the difference? Tey soo déggee ñu bare ne néegi UDP mu ngi jaxasoo bon Adama Barrow dina continuer xanaa UDP rek ñoo fi nekk UDP rek a fi nekk o Mama Kandeh mu ngi dem si NPP xanaa Mama Kandeh rek a fi nekk xanaa du ñun bokkuñ woon si ñi sos GDC where's the majority of the Gambians? Where is the silent majority? I'm calling all of you, it's time to stand. Ngeen bàyyi seen xel bu baax si politicians yi nga xam ne ñu ngi génn ñun nag duñ toog fii di wax bu bari yéen ñëpp gis ngeen problème bi nekk si dëkk bi seen njiiti réew bu mu nee ñëw toog jaxaraan xool leen si seen biir bët ne leen la ngeen foog amut du dégg ñu ngi liggéey ba tey bonte day warul leen a toog di xool ñun mi nekk opposition di ñu hold accountable ne nii ak nii ak nii yéen ngeen a am responsibility bi léegi parce que ñun ñëpp taxaw nañ ba am ngeen ci buuñaa moom des na si yéen ngeen taxaw xam fi ngeen bokka wala fi ngeen war a dem bokka taxaw ak ñooñu jogante waaye di toog ne Adama Barrow will win again because you want Adama Barrow to win again. That is a lazy mindset. That is a lazy mindset. What you need to do is to say, I am ready to stand with such. Or this is where I am. And we fight the fight for 2021. 2026. 2026 is not about taking Adama Barrow out. We are not going to make the same errors we did in 2021. In 2016. 2026 is not about Adama Barrow. It's about our sovereignty. It's about us Gambians and what we have to move forward. You want Ibrahim Traore? You can get Ibrahim Traore in a woman. It doesn't have to be a man. You can get Ibrahim Traore in a woman. It doesn't have to be a man because the men you see, most of them don't have the cojones to do it. Do you understand? And that is why you need to stand for that. We need people that are ready to work. We need people that are ready to ask questions. We need people, and you guys should not be afraid. You don't have to be a journalist to ask a question. As Gambians, you need to stand up for yourselves. Hey, ñun mun nañoo jël suñ kenn ñu gën a dellu fi ñoo dellu ñu toog fa di leen seetaan. Because yàlla xam na ne dunda bi fii dafa miti. Yàlla xam na ne dunda bi fii dafa miti te nit ñi amuñ xaalis bi kuy an $3,000 du mun a jënd saaku maalo right now kii an $3,000 du mun a jënd saaku maalo du mun a jënd diwlin ak li moo def si biir cin bi pour tooga loolu kenn mënu ko sedde yàlla. So Gambians, it is your right to ask questions. If you're in a political party and you cannot ask questions, then get the hell out of that political party. You should be 24/7 in our movement. People challenge us. Prior to him coming in, he challenged. And because he was satisfied, that is why. Right here, the same. And many others. And we are not we don't fear anyone but the Almighty Allah to answer your questions because then just sit and digga. Gambia is not for sale. Gambia is not for somebody to get rich. Gambia is a sacrifice. So pare pour sacrifice. You lay down for your country. Just like in America, they're laying down their life for their country and call themselves Americans. It's the same way you lay down your life for your country and say, I am a Gambian. I barely tell people I am Aku. Because as an Aku, in our compound, we had everybody working there. Everybody was with us. What we eat is what they eat. Even as we have these people in our compound, when I have to do my chores, my grandmother will make me go and do my chores. Lamin will go and do his chores because we are one family. It's not about Lamin, or it's not about Alpha, or it's not about Keba. It's not about tribe. We Akus, we don't have a tribe. We came back home and call ourselves Creoles. Who knows? Look at the geography of West Africa. Who were the majority? Mandinkas, right? Fullers. We lost that identity. Every time, every time you watane lolu muy re ma joko firne yi mu nanti mari mbula way maneko mbula. I'm telling you the truth. Billahi, sit down, let me tell you. So we don't have that problem. And until you own up, ne Gambian nga fate tribe sibiti, billahi, dinga muna tahaw nga ligéyal sa dika. Billahi, dinga muna tahaw nga xéxal sa dika. Parce que bo déggé 2026 ñi ne do or die because guerre la. So yow guerre bi nga dem xéx pour Gambia change. Xana yow dañ ko xéx based on your tribe. Ah, boo leen a dem Olympics tribe moo leen fa yóbbu. Boo leen a tukki bitim réew si airport yi bitim réew tribe moo leen fa yóbbu. Lan moo leen fa yóbbu? Do as a Gambian. The flag of the Gambia. How do you raise the flag of the Gambia high? Is by owning up. Tey boo gisee ñu ne America is great. It's because they take their flag and throw it high, put it high. But ñun Africans, ñun not. All we see, we are tribe. They have already divided us by tribe and regions and sectors in Africa. And we are still living in that slavery mindset. And it's high time we begin to own up. You want to be Burkina Faso? It's not going to be easy. Because how many times they attempted to his life? How many of our men are ready for life attempt here? Seen góor yi ngeen am fii ñuy taxaw ñu bëgg a nekk Ibrahim Traoré. Te gisuma ñu sol mbubi soldat ñaata ñoom suñ leen life attempt buy jóge America jóge feneen ndax they are ready to stand like him and have the guts and the audacity. Ñaata of them ngeen dégga su ñooy wax ñu wax tubaab yi dégga leen duñ ko nangu because they are all part of the system that is begging behind them. I don't have that fear. Man ben tubab duma yap. No foreign national will disrespect me because I am a true African. I sold my Africanness in America. I talked about me being an African woman and a Gambian to the point where it brought me a lot of problems. But I stood tall as that African woman that fought for who she is. And that is what each and every one of you should do. Because it's not just about Gambia, it's about Africa. Let's talk about a woman in the presidency. This is not about Gambia. Gambia is very small. Today, how many women do we have in Africa leading? Do you know if Gambia selects a woman right now, there will be a drastic shift, not only for Gambia, but the whole of the West Africa. And it's not just any woman, a woman that is ready to stand and speak their mind and take their country to the next level, just like Senegal and like Burkina Faso. It will be a revolution, and that's why you need a movement. The reason why we're having all this tribal nonsense, all this religious nonsense is because of this political mindset which was here during colonial era. This is all neo-colonialism. They put that mindset in your heads. In a political party, you have women president, women mobilizer, youth president, youth mobilizer. The NPP has sacked their youth president. Just to show you how this, you are so indispensable. They can just sack you like that. You're not significant to the growth of this country. How can you sack your youth president? How can you sack your youth mobilizer? Because that's how they see you. You're nothing but a mobilizer and a president. You're a sector in their governance. That's why when they sit in office, you have no women sitting on the right table, only one or two, just like a sprinkle, like a